Let's have a look what Game Pass prepared for us in September. First game added into the Game Pass this month was Immortal Fenyx Rising, which was released in November 2020 but was just added to the Game Pass. It is a great game which will suit a younger audience who wish to explore beautiful open world and learn Greek mythology. Older gamers will also find something fun for themselves as the humor is tailored towards them. It does take a lot from Zelda storytelling and ability to climb pretty much anywhere based on your available stamina. Also, as an Ubisoft game, you'll find here a lot of markers on the map, which some people love, some other hate, then it's personal feeling. Overall, game is very well made and I would recommend to minimum trying it. The game is available on all platforms from console, PC to cloud. The next game which already been added is Commandos Free Remastered Edition. The original game was originally released in October 23, real-time strategy game based in World War II Europe. We taking control of the Allies Special Forces group working behind the enemy line. The game will bring 10 difficult missions showing superhuman skills and courage of Special Forces. You will explore locations such as Stalingrad and Berlin. The game is an old school, not allowing you to choose difficulty level, and it will test your patience and tactical skills. In my view, steering is a bit dated, which makes it more tricky to emerge into the world. The graphics is locked to 800 by 600 and might not be everyone's cup of tea. As much as I like going back memory lane, Commandos is a pass for me. The game was released on PC and cloud. Next game is Tiny Kin, well-made platformer where we taking control of Milo, who landed on our planet and got shrinked and locked in the 90s house. In order to go back home, he has to find his elements needed to fix his teleporter. If you like platformers in cartoony style, I would give it a go. This game is available on PC, console and cloud. Next we have Immortality, interactive movie game, a follow-up from the story released in 2015, a Telling Lies published in 2019. Basically, you are watching a movie where you need to find elements fitting the puzzle and finding another clue to reach to yet another clue. Interesting concept for the game, which emerged in 80s and 90s. Definitely not everyone's cup of tea, but as a niche style game, just give it a try. On the worst case, you'll waste few moments of your life. You never know, maybe you will fall in love in this game style. This game is available on PC, cloud and console. Amazing Cultivation Simulator surprisingly was added into the Game Pass on PC on Wednesday 14th September unannounced. The game was released back in 2020 with massive success in China. This game is a pixel art inspired by the Rim world, but based on the ancient China. What can go wrong here? In an amazing cultivation simulator, you will build your own religious sect and attract and train disciples. In the roguelike style, each campaign is played on a random generated map with different events that can trigger at any time. If you like RimWorld, give it a try. This game is only available on PC. Next we have the Grid Legend, continuation of very well-known series of the Grid games. Grid Legends is a continuation of the well-known series The Grid Games. It is an arcade-style racer. You can participate in different category races from touring to open-wheel vehicles. You can also indulge in multiplayer if you want to. Like always, you can buy new cars, modify them. Each modification does give you additional bonus to experience or additional in-game currency. You will also be given a career and sponsor goals. For example, finishing before specific rival, driving 50 miles in a specific class car, etc. If you enjoyed the previous games and you like racing, give it a go. This game is available on console and PC. Next we have Disney Dreamlight Valley. The game definitely is tailored to the younger audience, although I have been playing it with my very young daughter and found it fun. The voiceover and animations are spot on and very immersive. The storyline in the game is pretty much standard, but the devil is in the detail. You have to complete quests, including fishing, farming, etc. to unlock objects who then allow you to complete puzzles in order to unlock the further realms and continue your adventure. Really good game based on very well-known franchise. Bar was placed high for the future games. This game has been released on Xbox, PC and cloud. The next game is an Opus Magnus, which means work well, and it does. This game is an amazing puzzle game with great mechanics. The game was released originally in 2017, but worth trying it. In each puzzle, you are tasked to produce a specific alchemical product. It might be boost to bolster an elderly soldier's courage or a ladder to help stage a robbery. But whatever you are making, it is a set configuration of elements: air, water, fire and earth, various types of metals. It's your job to combine them for a predefined set of elements and components, transmutating air into salt, quicksilver into higher and higher grades of metal. This game is only available on PC. Next we have Train Sim World 3. Not much to say here really. You are becoming the train driver. Game has a great graphics and you can eat miles upon miles and enjoy the views. If this is your cup of tea, give it a try. This game is available on console and PC. Ashes of Signatory Escalation. It is a real-time strategy game. If you remember StarCraft 2 or Command & Conquer, this is it. But the story is very shallow. Future human race versus AI. The game has only 11 missions, which is very disappointing. You can also indulge into 6-player multiplayer. This game is only available on PC. DC League of Super Pets. The Adventures of Crypto and Ace. You remember the Superman 64? Worst flying game where your objective was to fly through the circles. This is version 2.0, hiding behind children's genre. First of all, there is no intro or welcome screen. You are thrown straight into selecting character and abilities without any explanation. From a children's game, I would expect a bit more. The game is annoying, boring, and I would not give it to my child. Hard pass for me. The game was released on PC, console and cloud. You suck at parking. Fun little racer with old school graphics. Concept is that you race from point A to point B, but you need to miss landmines, use jump pads, etc. But wait, the spin is that you are not racing to the finish line, but to the parking spot. Each level has its own leaderboard to compare versus friends or global. There is also a multiplayer if you like playing with others online. The game is available on console, PC and cloud. Despotis game, yet another pixel art roguelike. What distinguishes this one is 80s soundtrack, which you can love or hate, and some dialogues have sense of humor. Other than that, you're just going from map to map into lower dungeons until you die and repeat the process. The game was released on console and PC. Metal Hellsinger. In short, Metal Hellsinger is a Doom-like with strong heavy metal music. Idea is that you shoot in the rhythm of the music, which is interesting speaking to the genre. This is interesting concept which seems to work for this game. It is part of the Game Pass, then why not to try it? It was released on console and PC. On the 20th of September, Hard Space Shipbreaker will debut on consoles. This game is already available on PC. Well done, you became a space junkie who trying to pay his debt by working pretty much as a slave for a corporation and collect junk. Amazingly, if you like collectible games like Car Mechanic Simulator, Jet Wash Simulator, etc., you should also enjoy this one. On the 22nd, 10th of September, Beacon Pines will debut on consoles and PC Kickstarter project which worked well. It's a narrative-driven adventure where you take in the role of a young deer called Luke. You'll explore the realm and resolve puzzles. This game has a pastel graphics which seems to fit the game style. It will be available on console and PC. Also, on the 22nd of September, Slime Rancher 2 will debut on console. Not sure what I can say about this game. It is continuation of very well-known game where you need to collect slimes, combine them and sell for profit. I know, sounds boring, but trust me, you will sink for hours playing it. On the 27th of September, Grounded, after a few years being in early access, finally reaches version 1. You will take control of a miniature human in the world of animals, insects in the garden. If you hate insects, spiders, probably this game is not for you, but for anyone else, give it a shot, maybe you'll enjoy it. It is available on console, PC and cloud. Also, on the 27th of September, the Moonscars will be released. Another pixel art, very difficult side-scroller. If this sounds good for you, you will have many hours of fun, and remember, every death is a lesson learned. This game will be available on console, PC and cloud. Those are all games released this month in Game Pass. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next video. Take care.